Okay, so we got another one in the mail.
Add it to the pile here.
It's
Great.
huge, and then we have to send this one.
Okay, I think we fax all these to Dr. And then these we still have to fill out.
Okay, I'll fill these out one day.
And this is a dinosaur I drew. It's
Okay.
not very good.
We'll put that in. We'll send that to the doctor too. He'll like
Useful.
that.
Yeah. Let's get to work. Hey guys.
Hi. I think we're actually remembering to record these every week,
Yeah.
which is new for us.
3 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good.
Yep. So today, as you might have guessed, we are talking about our favorite thing. It is
Paperwork.
paperwork.
Love paperwork.
Love it. Okay, so,
Sounds like you're gonna eat it.
ugh.
It's tasty.
All the time we get these manila envelopes. Oh, I guess I don't know if I want to show our address.
You probably don't. I'll have to edit that out.
Okay. So we get these manila envelopes.
Yes.
And they are full of just paper after paper.
Lots of
after
paperwork.
And you just have to fill stuff out. They ask us questions. I have no idea what the answer is. It's crazy.
It's non-stop.
crazy.
Here's the thing, like life is hard enough when you have a kid with disabilities, and then it's like the government and just like all the different organizations you have to work with for his school, for his health, for getting his equipment.
We can't complain, and we do complain, but we also feel like we can't complain because we are getting a lot of services provided.
It's
to our son, and so that
Yeah.
is amazing. That aspect is great. The paperwork is the devil, and a lot of the paperwork feels so unnecessary, but I feel like it's stuff that they feel like they have to cover their butts on.
Yeah.
Because every single thing has to be signed by a doctor. It's just crazy how much how official all of this paperwork has to be. So we hate it, but we also appreciate that all of these services are being offered, and so we just do it. But we are so bad at it. I'm probably worse than you.
It's just a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot of it, and then it's really hard to keep track of because like every different like organization or service has like an annual renewal or a 6-month renewal or all that stuff that we have to stay on top of, and sometimes we'll be like sending paperwork to the doctor to fill out, and we're not even sure like which organization is this for, what is the purpose of this.
Like literally when the envelopes come, I won't turn it around and show you guys the address, but when they come with the pre-printed address, like I would not know where to send it if it didn't have that. Some people are super organized, and that's amazing, and I wish that I was, but I don't think I'm gonna become like that.
No.
So we have no system that we found that works. I've tried a couple systems, but honestly, just filing stuff away makes me forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
So the best way is when I just have it like this one that I have to have for a meeting, an in-home meeting where someone's coming to my house. I have to have the papers in here.
Yeah.
So if I put this like in an area, I will not remember where it is.
It'll just pile up.
So it's just living on my dresser top until
we get a notice
it.
saying, hey, this service was canceled.
No, this specific one is going to sit there and wait for me to grab it on September 8th. Because if I put it somewhere, I'm not going to remember where I put it.
It's got to be in plain sight.
It's got to be in plain sight, Yep. So we kind of have like our fridge always has random paperwork on it because we see it every day.
Yeah.
So I spent the first week of school last week basically just running to and from our doctor. I had to our school switched over their system. It used to be completely paper system, and now they're online. So some of the issues were on my end, some of the issues were on their end, and they expected a lot of the issues, but it meant that we didn't have all the paperwork in that we needed.
As a result, you had to go in every day for the first few days because they didn't get the little form for some reason that says they have basically permission and guidelines for feeding Hunter.
They have to have
lunch.
it signed by a doctor to be able to feed him lunch. So it turned out that form did not make it to them. So I had to go down to Roseville to our doctor, back to the school. Then we found out they printed it wrong at the doctor's office, so he didn't sign the right form. It was just ridiculous. And every day I had to go in and feed him his lunch because
they weren't allowed to.
School staff couldn't.
Stuff like that is always funny to me because like so much stuff requires the doctor's signature, and it's just like, can't you just like, we're his parents? We feed him every day. The doctor doesn't. Like, you'd think you could just get our approval, our description. Yes, you have the permission to feed my son. Yes, his food needs to be pureed in order for you to feed it to him. We send you that food.
Yeah, it's weird that we can't just say feed him.
Yeah, and the doctor
have to have the doctor's signature.
Always says, okay, tell me what you want me to put on the form, and I'll fill it out. So it's very
a total middleman. It's just like super.
Kind of feels unnecessary, just a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that was our week of starting school. But that's kind of been one of the things that we've always said. The hardest thing about having a special needs kid, it's all of the superfluous stuff that we do to get him all of the care and services and stuff that he needs. The paperwork is the hardest thing for me.
Yeah.
Because actually taking care of him, like, I can do that. I know how to do that.
We've got a groove with that, but like the endless stream of paperwork and trying to know what goes where and who needs to sign what and what is due when.
Oh my gosh, it's a headache.
It's like, that is like a full-time job.
But the great news is he gets great care.
He gets great care. His school is pretty awesome. He gets lots of nice therapy and all that stuff. Nice therapy, counseling from having parents like us.
You don't want any of that bad therapy. It's got to be nice.
Physical therapy.
That's funny. Yeah.
Sometimes, like, there's paperwork you know that you need. Yeah. You don't even know who to call about
it. Yeah, the phone calls are great where you're calling an organization that you barely know why you're even talking to them.
Yeah, because it's always
somebody calls us and says, please call us back. So we're like, okay.
Yeah.
Who are you? Why?
Well, and often it's like this whole like intricate like labyrinth of services. So like, okay, in order for us to continue this service over here, they're telling us, well, you need to reach out to this service over there. Like this happened to me the other day. We had this one service where I found out that the social security number they have for Hunter is incorrect. Yeah. So I call them up to correct it. And they're like, okay, no, call this other place. So I call that place and they're like, okay, no, call this other place. So I still have to call that other place and get that taken care of.
So I still have to call. We used to get our free diapers for Hunter.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
They will provide, I don't even know who they are, honestly. Somebody out there.
Some wealthy philanthropist.
It's not a wealthy person.
I'm kidding.
Somebody will give us diapers. I think it's just through the state or something.
I guess so.
I think our tax dollars probably pay for it in the end. But we were getting free diapers through, I don't even know what. It was 2 different places that worked together. One of them, we got dropped off of their organization. So then the other one got dropped too. Then I re-signed up for the first one. The other one is like, but they're like having issues. And so I just gave up calling because I didn't know what to say to fix the problem. They don't know how to fix the problem. So
we just hear Hunter in the background.
Target every once in a while and buy some diapers. Because honestly, paying for diapers is easier than whatever I have to do. I don't even know. I had to just give up thinking about it because it was like taking up mental energy and for nothing. There was no end in sight. So I seriously got a voicemail from somebody, but they said, please, it was a recording.
Oh yeah.
Please call back with such and such information. And I was just like, I've never heard of this company. Who are you guys? How do you even know who we are? Why are you calling us? How do you know my number? How do you know I have a disabled child?
Yeah.
I think they might be that second company.
They might be that missing piece.
Yeah.
Puzzle. Mm-hmm. It is. If you're really into like those room escape or those, you know, kind of puzzle type things, if you're into that kind of thing, having a special needs kid is probably a very, you know.
I don't know if it has the same excitement
same thrill.
level to do the paperwork.
It's true, because it never ends. The thrill of a puzzle is like finding, okay, you got it all together, and then you've accomplished it.
I don't know. I was pretty relieved when everything was set for him to go to school this time. That was a pretty good feeling.
That was a good accomplishment.
After driving back and forth and faxing here and there.
But then, the next day, something else. There's always something else.
There was something else.
That was the thing.
They sent home more forms. That's the thing. Oh my gosh, they send home forms in his backpack. They email.
Our house is literally littered with paperwork, like
forms
all over the place. Like it's just everywhere.
But we could put them away.
We could, but then there's always like, okay, is this? It's then that takes like intention and organization and like, okay, this is something that we already submitted, or this is something. Did we submit this?
Yeah.
Are we gonna throw this away and then realize later, oh, this was supposed to be submitted?
Oh, that's really bad.
So,
We've done that.
Yeah.
Did we have any questions from?
I didn't collect them.
Oh, okay.
We'll do a separate Q&A.
Next week we'll do a Q&A one where we'll answer questions. So we already have received.
We've received
a couple
few
questions. So
if you have more, you can send them to specialneedscast@icloud.com, or you can just
put them on the Facebook.
Put them on the Facebook or YouTube
Instagram. Are we on Instagram with this?
No.
Oh, okay.
We need to get on the
Instagram.
Instagram.
We'll get Instagram. You can ask the questions. I mean, we're super open, so you don't have to feel like you have to send them privately. If you want to put it as a comment or something on Facebook, that's really fine.
Yeah.
Send us your questions. We'll read them. We will answer them to the best of our abilities. That'll be a fun one. It'll be like audience participation.
Yes, that'll be good. Maybe we'll Facebook Live it.
Oh, fancy. That's Hunter. He's
Hunter.
like making his little noises.
He says, okay guys, time to be done.
All right, guys.
Catch you next time.
See you later.
Bye.